Hey, everybody. I just wanted to do a check in with you guys and just check on you. Just see how you really are doing right now during this. I've tried to steer clear of all COVID-19, all coronavirus related type of media. That's damn near impossible to do. I've tried to, check in every blue moon just to see what's going on, but I really just had to kind of shut off the news and try to stay away from the internet if I could. It's kind of hard to do, but I was just trying to. I was just trying to for my own sanity here. And no, I did not go out and get any toilet paper this weekend. I did not buy any. I buy in bulk, so I already had plenty. And worst case scenario, because I always have my granddaughter, there's always baby wipes. So I did not go out and go into that crowd. I did go to the grocery store, which was a huge mistake at the time that I did. But even though I didn't have water and I didn't have toilet paper, I did go get some fruits and vegetables and vitamins. It amazes me that people are running out to buy toilet paper, which again, somebody started that and people followed suit, but nobody seems to go by the vitamin aisle and pick up some of those or some orange juice or something like that. Because more than anything, while I see that you think you're going to be shitting a lot over the next, several weeks, you might want to build up your immunity. And that is, if you're already taking vitamins, good for you. But if not, make sure you go and get a lot of vitamin C, some zinc, some things like that, just to keep your immunity strong, because it's super important that you do that. If it's funny to me how almost a year ago when the late Nipsey Hussle passed away and everybody was like, Dr. Sebi, he died because Dr. Sebi, he was doing something on Dr. Sebi. And then don't nobody follow the teachings of eating green, eating fruits and veggies and herbs. There's 11 herbs and spices or whatever. It's like, damn, people's, that just went out the window when all of this came about. It's like, no, go get your little toilet paper. That's fine. If that's make you feel better, go get your toilet paper. But while you're there, stop at the vitamin aisle and get some of that too, because that's important. Now, I was thinking about you guys because yesterday here, the state of Illinois made a decision, I think because folks just wasn't listening. I knew that was going to happen, but folks wasn't listening about, the social distancing, and you can't have a lot of people in one space. And, it was St. Patrick's Day weekend, so people was gathering downtown and stuff. And then the governor decided, listen, we just we gotta shut this down. So they decided to close, dine-in restaurants and things like that with large gatherings. And that worries me, not because I dine in. I don't even care about that. That worries me because even though all this stuff is shutting down, I worry about the people that this is their jobs. They live off of tips. There are people who are hourly wage earners that can't just shut it down for 3 weeks. They're talking maybe 2 months now, and everything's going to be okay. I worry about those people. And if you are a part of that, I worry and I pray that they will come up with some kind of solution because, they shutting all this stuff down, but the bills aren't stopping. Yeah, they keep saying, oh, well, we're going to stop disconnections and stuff like that, but that don't stop the bills. They just stop you from getting disconnected, but the bills still accumulating. They're not just stopping stuff. I ain't heard, them say, we just going to stop, student loan payments. We're going to stop mortgage payments so that people don't have to sit here while they're sitting in their homes. They have to sit here and worry about the fact that they aren't going to be able to pay their rent because some of these people may be out of a job even after all of this is over. Some people may not be able to come back to a job because there's nothing to go back to. A lot of these businesses are going to collapse. And I hate to sound apocalyptic like that, but it's true. A lot of businesses are going to collapse because of this. And that's what I worry about. I worry about that more than this virus. I worry about there's so many people being affected. I see all these rich folks all over, uh, Instagram, like, oh, stay inside. And I'm like, it's easy for you to tell people to stay inside. You a millionaire. It's easy for you to say, don't go to work. You don't have to worry about how I'm going to pay rent the next day, the next month, for the month of April and stuff like that. People that kids now have to be at home, and they don't get to go and stay home with them. There are healthcare workers, nurses, doctors, CNAs, people that work at hospitals where they cannot stay home. Just be a bit more kind to those people. They are being overwhelmed with people right now, and they still have to get out there and do their job and risk exposure. So I just think about all these different groups of people and how it affects them. Right. I was told on Friday, which I kind of saw it coming because I work in education, that, we would be pretty much home for the next 3 weeks. I still have to go in today to kind of help people with their systems of e-learning, because those things have to be set up and have to be set up the right way. However, for the next 3 weeks, a lot of us are going to be home, probably even longer. A lot of y'all got younger kids. They're going, can I have a snack y'all to death? People don't think about like the fallout of this. Yeah, you're going to have your kids home, but they're going to be, can I have a snack? Can I have a snack y'all to death? Which means your food bill go up. But your food bill go up, but you ain't making no more money. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a mess. It's a mess all over. So I think about y'all, and I just want y'all to definitely just tell me how you're doing through, with this right now, because I can imagine that it is causing a lot of anxiety. Probably, I don't know about you, but more on the end for me, is causing anxiety for, oh my goodness, there are people that are going to lose their shit because they have to stay put. And, there are waitresses and waiters and people that are hourly, wage earners, that they aren't going to be able to make any money. I'm salaried, so that's not something that I'm worrying about, but I know that everybody doesn't have that, and I worry for them. So I pray that things will this will calm down. I keep hearing 3 weeks because I think psychologically, I think that's when people will feel better. I don't necessarily think that things are going to be better in 3 weeks, but I think psychologically they need to shut it down, right? So in 3 weeks, they'll feel like Americans will feel like, whew, this is over. And if that's what they need to do, I get all of that. I think it's more psychological than reality, because in reality, I think this stuff is still going to kind of move about and be transmitted, because everybody's just not going to stay put, nor can they. Everybody doesn't just have the ability to just stay put for 3 whole weeks. They don't. But like I said, I just want you guys to check in. I've just kind of bit off the internet, and I've seen some stuff. I'm going to put some videos together, but I've been kind of, I get cluster headaches. I don't know what if you guys have ever or know anybody that get these things, but they came on about a week ago, and I get like 3 a day, and it's almost like having someone take a ice pick, put it through my temple and out my eye. And strange enough, I get them every 7 years. They come without warning. And I just get them like 3 times a day. Wake me up out of my sleep. I have tried every medicine. I have had MRIs, CAT scans. I have had everything under the sun to try to figure out what these things are. I mean, we know what they are. The doctor knows what they are, but I get them pretty much almost like clockwork every 7 years. I got them 2 years ago, and I'm thinking, okay, I don't have to worry about nothing until I'm about 49. And boom, out of nowhere, I started getting them in the middle of the night. It's just awful. I've tried so many different medications. I don't even drink coffee. I went on Google and they said a shot of caffeine to do it. I've had to go back to drink. I haven't had a cup of coffee in almost 17 years. Okay. I've had to just take straight coffee, black coffee, and it's just terrible, but it actually helps. So that's what I've been dealing with, which is why I ain't really want to be bothered with none of this. Okay. I can't even get no decent sleep because I have my head blasting 3 times a day, and then it'll go away as if it never was there in the first place. But that's just been torture for me personally. And I'm praying that these things will go away really, really soon. But like I said, I wanted to check in with you guys to see how you are faring through all of this. And just kind of just check in. Let's do a mental check-in. See how you're doing. Let me know how you're doing. I hope you're okay. And even if you are not, vent, let it out. Let us know how you're doing. Okay, let's be supportive of each other during this time. And, I'm going to put some videos out in the next, all I got is time right now. Put some videos out in the next couple of days or so when my head ain't hurting. And I'll see you guys then. Go ahead and let us know down below how you're doing. And I'll see you guys soon. Take care.